It says about this idea of rebuke, admonition, that it is a mitzvah. It's a mitzvah that you have to. The Torah says, "Hocheach tocheach et amitecha." Rebuke your friend. You see your friend doing something wrong, give him advice. Tell him you're doing something wrong. Obviously, don't embarrass him. Do it in private. Don't do it in public, where you're likely to embarrass someone. But nevertheless, there's a spiritual teaching that says that we have to be very careful when we're rebuking someone. Because if someone is on their own level, not really fitting to admonish, to give the rebuke, it could be very dangerous on a spiritual level. They can actually cause harm to the person that they are rebuking. Because if they're on, the person giving the rebuke is not on really high level, they're kind of in a way spiritually impure. And they're, by the rebuke that they're giving to the person, even though it might be for a real thing that they see that they're doing wrong, they might be bringing more negative into their soul actually, and causing them more harm than good. And by doing this, they may be, in a sense, hurting the person that they're rebuking and the source of their soul, and bringing their soul down. And when someone brings someone's soul down, in a sense, it's lessening the impact of that soul. They're lessening the spiritual energy that's coming from that soul. And so when we're, God forbid, if we impact someone negatively in the spiritual sense, we could be harming spiritual worlds that we have no idea about, that are getting influenced by this person from their soul, and by this negative rebuke, in a sense, that their soul is coming down, the spiritual worlds will not be getting that energy. So that's the idea, that the rebuke really needs to come from love, and the person doing the rebuke better lift themselves up to a very high level first. If they're not on a high level, they might not be fitting to give the rebuke. So it needs to come from love and kindness, so then it could be bringing kindness to this person.